Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Next thing we're going to do is basically separate all the parts that need to be certain colors, because it's one thing I learned with my first Mini is having all the parts cut out and knowing what color needs to go on them, and you can paint them all at the same time makes life a lot easier. Instead of painting piece and piece and piece, just separate them into little tubs so that when you going to paint one color, you can paint every piece that needs to be that certain color. So let's get started. Now that all the parts are cut off, what I'm going to do is just go through the manual and see what parts need to be which color or what colors they recommend, and then try and separate everything into those colors into these little bins. And so once I'm painting a certain color, I can paint all those parts that need to be that color. Now that everything's been divided into color box, or the boxes of what the color they need to be painted, learned again from the first model. What I'm going to do is just start off with the body and get this all painted so that once I've got the clear coat on, it's got time to dry whilst I do everything else. So let's get started on the body. here I've got a bowl of warm water with some dishwashing liquid just to clean the parts before painting, just to get all the dirt and grease and dust off. Just use a kitchen sponge. Everything's ready for paint. Oh, let's start with the primer and we'll get paint on. Then I'm going to get to use my Tamiya spray stand for the first time. One in there. And then these parts, what I'll do is just put a bit of press stick and probably put it on a stick. And then here I've just used sticks, a bit of press stick just to hold these smaller pieces. I'm gonna get some primer on these pieces now. Some primer, first layer of primer on the body, and then some primer on all the little pieces. Now we've got first coats of colour on. Got all the fenders and the roof on. I'm going to do something special with the bonnet, so I haven't got that on yet. Busy with, it's got its first layer of clear coat.